whoa. Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wait. You are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Wait!
So, like I said yesterday, I will review Loki Season 2. And this was a wild season. Especially with the things going on with this season. So, in this season, Loki, after the end of Season 1, has a hard time with time. Because he keeps going back and forth in time. The first time where all of his TVA members that know Loki don't know him, but then he goes back to the one where he belongs in, but he keeps going back and forth, and then later decides to find ways to know what's going on with the help of Brad and Victor Timely, who is a variant of Kang the Conqueror, or He Who Remains. And it's revealed that these things are happening because when Sylvie killed He Who Remains, the sacred timeline got even worse, with Loki keep going back and forth in time, and yeah, that's mainly the main point. And Loki needs to find a way to make the timeline once and make things and save the timelines and his friends. And this was a really good season because one thing that is interesting about Loki, the show, is that it plays out more like a fantasy thriller, sci-fi thriller than a superhero show. Because in this season, there is really no action sequences at all, because the show doesn't end with like a big climactic battle with the superhero and the supervillain attacking each other, and mostly like one hero trying to save the world and people's lives and bring them home. And that's what Loki's motivation is, especially when we got to the episode 4 and 5, where he discovers the alternate version, the real actual versions of the other characters like Casey, Mobius, and the scientists, who are actually different names and live different lives. One as a weird mountain home person with other two dudes. Mobius is a family man, and the scientist is a sci-fi writer. And I thought Loki's development in this show is pretty spectacular on this, where he has a hard time with what is going on, but as the season was ending, he feels like he knows how to control time and kind of knows how to stop it. Because in the final episode, he is going back and forth doing what happened with Victor Timely at the end, what happened to He Who Remains at the end of Season 1, and what's been going on, and what's been happening with him around the first season, where he talks with Mobius, and when they changed the timelines, he decided to save the timelines and become a full god with giant green powers, abilities, and a green suit actually doesn't look so bad, and visually that scene was awesome, honestly. And I thought Victor Timely, who's a variant of He Who Remains slash King the Conqueror or Immortus, was kind of hilarious because of like the way he was talking, like how he was he feeling a little nervous about things, like the way he talks is actually pretty entertaining. I really kind of feel bad for the character because he kind of feels worried and kind of scared all the time. And I thought Jonathan Majors did a good job for the last time he played Kang, because you know what? And this season really doesn't have a real main antagonist, though. He Who Remains was like the villain of season 1, especially what he caused during the TVA. But in season 2, he didn't really impacted the season. It was Sylvie who was like one of the heroes of the show, and He Who Remains doesn't show up until this 6th episode where he tries to help kind of convince Loki of how to change more timelines so he can do the right thing. So there was no real main antagonist outside of with Ravonna and Miss Minutes being like the closest things, but they were the villains in the 3rd episode, and they didn't show up until for that long in this season. And I thought the scenes where Loki goes with the TVA members' actual lives before becoming TVA members and losing their memories was actually pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, where he tries to tell them like who they kind of are, and then with the scientists, he kind of helps in trying to build a machine that could do some good. And I really thought the finale of the season 2 was like kind of the perfect way to end the show. Honestly, I just think the show is good enough for what it ends, how it ends. So yeah, this season is crazy and is really really good. So yeah, so let me know in the comments. Honestly, think Loki's probably my favorite Disney Plus Marvel show that they've ever done. Honestly, it really is my favorite Disney Plus show of Marvel. It's really really good. So yeah, so let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the Loki season 2. Peace out, bye.